So I don't know how to begin this, but I will show you in this video that this thing is the very thing in your brain, the pineal gland, which makes up this whole projection of shit. And yeah, the hierarchy, bullshit projection. And this thing sits in the middle of your brain, and it captured the source energy and makes up this shit projection. So your worst enemy sits right inside your brain, and to conquer it you have to face your worst fears. You have to face and look your worst fears in the eye, which in the end is to have no money and to die a bodily death, because your body is made out of cells, the prison cells. This is the prison suit, and it needs to eat all the time. And just like on top of the pyramid, there are the elites on the outside plane. And if we look at the word elites, it's like L and then eats. It's like in the movie It needs to eat. So to maintain this monkey suit, one key, there's one key in it, and that's the heart. To leave the monkey suit is our greatest fear, because we think if we leave the body, the cell, the prison avatar, the prison cell, we need to die. But that's the irony of it. So the elite, this thing is of course projected on the outside, but it's also on the inside, in your body, in your brain, where you are imprisoned, the prison of the mind. And this has a double meaning, the prison and the prism. So we have to pin L, or shatter the prison and go through the portal. This is the portal, and yeah, we have to destroy this thing, and it's in the middle of your brain. So it's in other words, it's your ego, it's your bodily ego, which is also tied to money, because that's the one eye, of course, because money rules this world. And it's also your body, and it's your mind, because the heart is imprisoned in this fucking thing. So let's see how this hell game we are inside of is working. And for that I will show you the movie The Game, because this is the hell game we are inside of. And it's like this thing shows you, we are like puppets inside the game, puppets on strings. And the mind is like the labyrinth of Satan, or of L. It's like the rabbit hole, the serpent. And we have to merge the two halves of the key to one key to unlock L. In other words, the mind has to die, with it the body, and so we can unlock the prison. And this is shown right here. And in the game there's even the key, it's called CRS, it's I think consumer recreational service, but it's also it's a hint in itself, but it's also looks like Christ, because we have to become the hero, the shiro, the Chiron ourselves, the Christ, to unlock L, to destroy L with the key. I showed in my previous videos more about this, and to go home where the heart is. To our real home, the not inverted realm, the paradise realm where money isn't a thing. So, what's logic is we have to conquer L, we have to conquer our ego, our mind, and we have to conquer death. Because we are all afraid of death. So L is the portal, it's Satan, it's your very body you have to overcome, your prison suit, your monkey suit. Let's see what this movie, The Game, shows us. So we have the main character, Michael Douglas, and this is one of the last scenes. To sum it up, he has a hubris. It's all about money in his world, everything about control, money, and so on. And he has no character, he has no heart, he's just like an AI. Then his brother comes along and says, hey, I have a birthday present to you, check this out, it's a game, I can't tell you much about it, but just do it, it will be the thing of your life. And so he walks, and yeah, he goes to this company and yeah, joins the game, and his whole life is breaking apart. So in the end, he's facing his worst fear. So we see it, he's facing himself, his ego. And now he decides to leave it all behind, and even his bodily existence isn't worth it anymore. So he throws himself down the roof, which is a big metaphor for facing the end game, which is the mark of the beast. Because once again, without money, you can't have shelter, you won't have anything to eat. L eats. It's basically like your worst nightmare without money. And now he throws himself from the roof, which means he's really leaving his world behind. He's leaving his ego behind. He shatters the prison. Now he falls down there. And there are some more clues coming right now. So he gets a flashback of his life, of the inverted life. And now he breaks through the glass, which is symbolic for the prison, and it even is shaped like a triangle. And this is the shattering of the glass, and we see also the double X, which are the two crosses, or the two towers which are falling, or you could say the seal of Saturn is broken. He breaks the seal of Saturn because Saturn is Satan, and it's the mind. It's your prison suit and all that, all your ego, all your pride, all your seven sins. And this is the prison which he's breaking now. He's breaking through it. And watch what happens next. There's the glass. And now we see the depiction of the monkeypox, or the one key, the Christ monogram, which is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and end. Because in the beginning there's the L, the Satan, and in the end he becomes Christ, like the Old and New Testament. So there it is. I will turn the camera and you can see it better. It's the X, this is the P, and the O for the pox, or the one key monkeypox, and so on. I showed you this multiple times. So this is on his birthday. So this is exactly this. Beginning and end. This is the L, the old God of the Old Testament, and this is the Omega. This is the Christ, the one key. He unlocks his heart, he overcomes his bodily existence, his prison cell suit, and even the pineal gland, the Satan projection inside his mind. And it's on his birthday, I think. So once again, it's exactly the same, and this is no coincidence. The P, the X, which is the key, and the O for the monkeypox. One key, P-O-X, which is also the Christ. So now it becomes clear it's his birthday, so he's very, he has a safe landing, and that's how this game here is really made up. Nothing is a coincidence. Okay. And in another movie, in Wall Street, money never sleeps, because this fucking Satan thing really never sleeps. The one eye, the projection inside your head, the prison, it really never sleeps. If you look at the AI on the external, it's working around the clock. So in another movie, he is referencing this movie, and listen to what he says.
See, that's what you never got, kid. It's not about the money. It's about the game.
So it's not about accumulating money and become the elite and rule the world and be on top of the pyramid and throw all the others under the bus, all the slaves. No, it's about the game, overcoming your worst fears and even your bodily existence, and which is the very prison you are in. So overcoming the ego, the fear, the pride, the 7 sins, that's the game. So we see that this thing, which is the source of the inverted projection we are inside the hell game of duality, to overcome this, we have to face it. And this is shown, and this is the portal or the gateway out of here, into the heart. And this is shown multiple times in multiple movies and so on, in art, and I will show you. Once again, this thing, Truman Show. He's on top. Just think this. Think here is, and then he's on top of the pyramid. He makes the Jesus gesture. He opened his heart and can leave the Truman Show. He faced his fear, because his worst fear was to go on the sea haven. So this is the gateway, the getaway. It's an anagram. The getaway, the gateway, or the portal, or the port L, because the port is the haven, where you go from one location to another, or where you're birthed. And the L, portal. So we have here from the movie The Game another depiction. This is hell, the underworld, where we are in, the earth. And this is the portal out. His worst fear, to overcome his ego, his pride, his bodily existence even. Same thing here. In the movie, the 13th floor. If you turn it around, we get L once again. And on the 13th floor, there is the I, which is your worst nightmare, your worst fear, your pineal gland, which makes up this hell game. And in the movie, he goes to this road and he reaches the end of the simulation. And this is the gateway, the door out of here. We have the movie, The Portal. As I pointed out, port is like the haven, the harbor. The harbor. L is another word for El. The deity known as El, Al, or Il, because it's really ill. Another depiction. Here is your pineal gland. And this is the gateway out. And it even says, calm your mind, open your heart, transform the world. Okay, transform the world. We will see how it plays out. But it seems like we will have to face the mark of the beast. Same here. Morgan Freeman, who always plays the God character, the good character. Cell is like the L for number 13, or the deity, Satan. And this is like the sin, or the serpent, Saturn, Satan, or the sine wave. And the hard rain means, yeah, this thing is raining hard. Rain, you get it? It's ruling very hard. It's like hell. So to get out of hell, you have to face it. You have to face this fucking thing in your own brain. Let's see what there is. Yeah, the weekend, getaway, the gateway. Sex, lies, murder, that's the world. It's projecting. It's basically projecting hell. And here we have the prison. It's projecting hell. And the getaway, the gateway, is to face it. Same thing here, Dark City. We see the pyramid, and we see the Jesus gesture and the light. So you have to die to this world. You have basically to refuse the mark of the beast, which will come. And I will make another video because, as I pointed out in another video, we are on a fixed timeline. The 2020 thing was a preview because it was in the year 2020, which is the clear vision. So clear vision of the mind versus heart. And the vision of the mind was to inject everybody with the snake poison, with the venom. And money was how they did it. Everybody depends on money, and everybody fears to have no money, so everybody went along. And even many were scared of the bodily death because of a virus, which never existed. So 2020, the clear vision, or 2020 is also hindsight, because the snake could see its own tail. Its tail, it's like the hind, and this was the side. Yeah. And the first step was made in 2020 because the snake already was biting in its own tail. Dark City. Okay, we have the Night of the Comet. Also, it was the last thing on Earth they ever expected. Okay, also we have here the pyramid and the portal. And this thing looks indeed like a comet. The white thing. I don't get it in focus, but oh, here. This white thing looks really like a comet, which in my opinion is the end of the game. So what have we? Another one in plain sight. There are endless examples. I just show you a few. We have the Hell game. This is Hell. And we even have the prison avatar. We are in the Hell projection. The light in the background, which is captured by the imposter, by L, the pineal gland, the Hell projector, the Hell objective, the Hell movie. And to get out, on the other side, so to speak, we have to face our bodily death. And, so to speak, the 7 sins. And this is another depiction of the pyramid. It's once again, it's the prison, depiction of the prison. And inside the prison is the eye, well, it's the lens. And there is the gateway out. Once again, it's always the same thing. And it's repeating itself. So in Ozark, once again, the same thing. So he's bowing down to it, he's bowing down to L, and that's why in the movie he's going under with L in the end. With Satan, he's going under because he's kneeling down, he's bowing down, and he doesn't really face it. He goes along with the money, with corruption, with all these things. And yeah, they are all in. And that means Satan is all in too. So that's why they have this gigantic AI, Starlink, Neuralink thing going on. And even with the vaccine, people are already infected with the nanovirus. And I think those who took the vaccine in 2021, when it began, they will turn into zombies. They are the bots. They will turn into like the monkeypox zombies. And I will say more about the timeline in the upcoming video because there's a fixed timeline. These are no coincidences. These things, and we will have the 911 in 2028, and that's when things should get freaky. I think I got it all covered for today. Yeah, the gateway, once again, prison, the eye, gateway out, the worst fear. You have to look your worst fear in the eye and overcome it, destroy it, overcome it. Even if that means you have to take your last stand.